Hello, River. Hello, hello. Yeah. But this is so weird. Like this has happened before. Again, like with Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. The developers or Warner Brothers or whoever is the one in charge. They patented the Nemesis system. And if you pay attention after those games, you don't see that system anywhere because it's under, it's patented. It's protected by law. So if you have anything related to the Nemesis system, which is pretty cool, honestly, it's something that was very peculiar and that was very cool added to the game in any game ever, I think, or at least they got popular because of this game. You really don't see that anywhere in any other game, and that's a fucking shame because it's like it's insane that the people hide these things behind rules, laws. They patent this type of shit, and they don't want to share these great ideas with others. It's like the more things that you can share with others, so they can make their own version of whatever, is just going to lead to more innovative things. It's just going to lead to so many great games and ideas. That's how everything works. Like you get an inspiration from something, you put your own twist on it, and then you're gonna come up with something very interesting that's your own. You know, it's inspiring, but you're not stealing. Oh, Nintendo released their Yakuza attorney. Oh my fucking god! Hold on, I have a meme for this. Wait a minute. I made a meme for this. I hope I have it. I hope I still have it around. Give me a second. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Oh my god, no. Now we're talking. Holy fuck. This is like the most Nintendo thing ever, bro. Look at that. Oh my fucking god. This is Nintendo. This is literally Nintendo, bro. They're releasing the ninjas, the Yakuza, everyone, bro. They're on their way to get this fucking kid. Oh my fucking god, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Uh, Imagine how cool if the Nemesis thing was in the Dark Souls game. There's so many people out there, so many creative directors, there's ambition everywhere. There is like ideas. There's so many creative minds in the world that can use this amazing blueprints for great things out there for their own stuff. But they can't because it's against the law, because someone is like, no, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like that someone else is going to use this and it's going to profit off of it, my idea. So I'm the only one that is going to be using this. So if you use it, well, tough shit, bucko. I'm gonna sue your ass. Okay, fuck you. Shit. You have the meme where Palworld hired the lowers but with guns? Oh, that's on Twitter. No, I don't have it. Did they even use the idea again? No, that's the funniest shit ever. They didn't use the fucking Nemesis idea ever since Shadow of War. You want to know when that fucking game came out? Hold on. Shadow of War. What? 2017, and since then we haven't seen another fucking game that uses the Nemesis system idea. So you just have it behind bars for no reason and no one can use it. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you, Warner Brothers. Assholes. Yeah, that's the last one. And don't blame Monolith. They don't have anything to do with this. They are the devs. This asinine fucking decisions are always work of the publishers. The publishers, these guys are the ones giving you all the money. These ones are the people. These are the people that fund shit. If it's the same name, then yeah, you can shit on them. But generally, not generally, all the time, the developers are literally just crafting the game the publisher wants. That's what it is. The publishers, they are the ones that fund everything. They're the ones that have the say on everything that happens. So Warner Brothers, you can give a big ass round of applause for patenting the Nemesis system and having no one else in the world use it, not even themselves, it seems, because they haven't included this fucking system in any other game. So very cool. Hold on, where is it? Let's see, a list of games. List of games, come on. Come on, Walt. Come on, Walt. List of video games based on DC. No. I don't even know. Batman, Superman, Middle Earth games. It's just 2. Right? Yeah? Well, thank you, Warner Brothers. Very cool. That's it. It's dead. So, if you want to have something that is close to Pokeballs and catching and shit, well, you have to come up with something completely different because you're not going to be able to use it in your game, or you're going to have the Nintendo ninjas behind you. This is literally, you are going to be the kid named Mario in Brazil getting chased after because the executives of Nintendo didn't want you to use your neat little mechanic. So yeah. Would this bite him in the butt? Who knows? We really don't know. How is Palworld going to fight against Nintendo? How are they gonna do this? This is an indie company. They're going against a giant in the company. This is a mega corporation they're going against. This is no small thing. You're going against the biggest and the highest grossing franchise in the world. They have all the money and then some. They're not gonna win. Nintendo has all the power. They have all the money. They have all the lawyers. They have everything on their side. But man, hey, I'm not a person that's super knowledgeable in law, but I don't know like all the ins and outs, all the small little details, loophole. I don't know anything about that. Well, hey, if it's in Nintendo's TOS and if they actually patented a mechanic like this, I don't really see, like, this is just at face value, or not face value because we are actually judging it. This is just, right off the bat, right as you see it on paper by definitions, right? This is what we're presented and how things go and how it's supposed to make sense. But if there's something that we're not seeing and there's more to it, they might have a chance. But if it's just the way it is, then they can't win this case. But I mean, this is not the first time Nintendo has been a piece of shit. Nintendo has been... They have been assholes for the longest time. The only thing that's saving them is that they make great games. But company-wise, they suck. They absolutely suck. Save Smash, you guys remember that fiasco? Fucking banning online tournaments because people were modding Smash Melee, right? Because of COVID, you remember that? I was like, oh, no. It's an RTOS. Tap the fucking paper. This is an RTOS, and you are violating RTOS. So, cease and desist. I'll see you in court. That's basically what they are. They're the Karens. They're the biggest fucking Karens in the gaming world. And for someone with a heart, they would be like, you know what? Given the conditions and everything, yes, it's against TOS, but let's look at the bigger picture, right? They're doing it to have fun. People are using our games as an escape from this awful situation we're living in. this is fine. Like, it's not black and white. This should not really be a problem. People are using this to have fun and find some respite in something that they love. But Nintendo, no. If you if you give them one chance, that's enough. You're giving, what's the saying? You give them an inch and they take the whole culture. They take the full whatever. It's like, for them, it's either yes or no, and that's it. There's no like other way of doing it. So that's why this is everything like this happens with Nintendo. Over an inch, they take the whole hand. There you go, hog run. Patents they are probably suing Palworld for. Alright, the first mode, aiming direction in virtual space, is determined based on the second operation input and player character is caused to launch. In the aiming direction, an item that affects a field character dispose of a field in the virtual space based on the third operation input. In the second mode, the aiming direction is determined based on the second operation input, and the player character is caused to launch. In the aiming direction, a fighting character that fights, based on the third operation input. So basically, hello, Swell. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. So, this is basically Pokemon catching and Pokemon fighting. Which sounds like the aiming mechanics for the Palsphere and an example of game program, ground boarding target object or an air boarding target object is selected by a selection operation. Yeah, it's just in a very technical level, you know. But it's pretty much on the same field. But I honestly, like, this is a first for me. I actually didn't know that Nintendo was doing patents on game mechanics like this. The only thing I like in general, in a lot of things, I only knew about the stupid fucking clipping technology or whatever. Let me show you. Give me a second. Nintendo files in-game clothing patent to help keep your characters warm. Absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking insane. Hey, no way. Oh my god. And the way they put it is like, ooh woo, we're keeping your character safe, ooh woo. Look at this whole ass fucking file that you cannot fucking that you cannot infringe. Otherwise you'll be the little Mario in Brazil. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. When we usually report on patents, it's for controller designs, new hardware, sometimes even tweaks or modes for a specific game. Today we discovered that Nintendo has filed something that's related to the last thing, but will actually help streamline game development for all of our RPGs on all of their RPGs on the Switch. They recently filed patent for a process called deformation. This is something that stops clothing texture from seeping into an in-game character model. So, you know, a no awkward lack of caves switching because it's blending into Mario's thigh or something. And occasionally exposed skin in the winter areas. We wouldn't want Link to get cold in the Hero region, should we? However, the patent is filed by Solar Breath of the Wild Technology, who assumes working on exclusive. Okay. We sort of don't think the game will never. So don't fret. This is just to help developers make design a little easier. Okay, no. Yeah, developers for their with a Nintendo. But if you want to use this type of technology or whatever in your game, this is patented. This is property of Nintendo. Look at this. You should change their company motto to Nintendo. Great video games. Absolutely dog shit legal decisions. Ah, Oh, baby, we love this. Oh, yes. I just finished updating my OBS Twitch. Here comes. Here's hoping to all works. Let's hope. The best man is here. I'm sitting back and waiting for more info the Palworld thing because I don't know looks nothing about the because like I don't know nothing about the law and I don't know what the patent thing even is. We don't know much either, but the patent of game mechanics things we're learning about, they're acting like it's a limited resource. It's like you discover something and you don't want others to use it. That's basically what patenting something is. You know, you literally just want this thing for yourself and for yourself only. You know, you're not looking. It's very selfish, and you don't look at the greater bigger picture. Mm. Because it all ends like it all summarizes to competition. What can you do with technology that is going to make your product way better than ours? And we don't want that. Obviously, we have to keep ourselves at the top of the food chain. This happens everywhere. Like, even if it's not patented, for example, in speedrunning, someone finds a fucking strat that is gonna shave off like hours, minutes, seconds, anything, depending on the category or whatever that you're running. And some people do keep this to themselves. You know, they post speedrun uh into speedrun.com. They get the world record, and it was like, oh shit! Everyone checks it out, and they see that they have been grinding and doing this new trick or whatever exploit you call it, that no one knew about. You know, and if people cannot, for the life of them, uh, understand what is happening because it's very technical, then the person that is doing it, if they cannot replicate it, in their by their own means, and they actually need an explanation from the person that found this, then everyone's out of luck. Like they are going to be the holder for the world record for the foreseeable future, and it's within their right, honestly, to keep this information, but it's pretty scummy. At the end of the day, it's a community that loves the game, that loves this game, and again, when you share this type of information with others, they can do their own experiments with this information, and they can, yes, improve upon it, find something new, and it's just gonna foster a better, more inclusive community that has, a love for whatever you just found. If you share stuff with others, because you never know what someone out there has in their mind. There's just so much stuff that can happen when you share things with others. It's crazy. But greed greed is massively strong, as you can see here. So yeah, yeah, this is the only pattern I knew about 2 years ago. And then the newest fiasco, which is the Palworld thing, which is the catching creatures with your sphere balls or whatever, and that apparently is also patented by Nintendo, and it's too similar, and that falls under using their intellectual property or whatever. So that's why they're getting sued. Not a good sign. Nintendo is almost unbeatable in Japanese court, and the fact that they took their time before filing a lawsuit is even more scary. Yeah, they actually did. They actually did. Holy fuck. When they do get their win, they usually go scorch earth on the defendant. It's not just about money with them, though they'll definitely gouge PP for every dime if given the chance. It's about dominance. They'll make PP delete the world, Palworld off the face of Earth, just like they done it with all those fan projects, tournaments, and emulators. To Nintendo, it's either their way or no way at all. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. Like, it's yes or no. There's no leeway. There's no No sidewalks. No, it's just literally one path, a one-way path, and it's their way. It's their path. That's it. That's how they are. They're ruthless. Business-wise, they are complete savages. Like they don't care. Like I said, it's because they want to stay at the top of the food chain. That's what Nintendo wants. They don't want to be second. They don't want to be third. They don't want anyone to be below them, above them. I mean, they want to be at the top. The ROM sites gone. Cease and desist. Emulators, Yuzu, shoot them. You know, find that man and fucking shoot him. Public execution. When they catch a wind of this or anything, when they know about anything that infringes their TOS, it's over. It's fucking over. Even as a Pokemon fan, I don't like how heavy-handed Nintendo is. Part of the reason Palworld exists is because the recent crop of Pokemon games have been mostly disappointing. Rather than resolving to make better game, they still want to stomp out those actually putting an effort into monster catching genre. What a shame. The real fear is lead to Palworld being removed. Yeah, exactly. Also, like, again, Palworld is made by an indie company. They don't stand a chance. Like, they really don't stand a chance, man. They might go bankrupt because of this, because of the suing, the amount of money they have to invest in this, right? Lawyers, time. It might end up being more cost effective to just, call it quits and just, cease and desist. And, have Pal World of the internet. This is crazy. I don't have any words from this. It's insane. Community manager. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is on Twitter, by the way. Sure, the indie game developers are not hindered nor discouraged from pursuing their creative ideas. We apologize to our fans and supporters for any worry. So sad. I guess it caught a lot of attention because it looked too samey to Pokemon. But then when you started playing the game, it's like, oh, it's a crafting open world progression game, and it's just like, okay, well, Pokemon with guns because they're very similar, but they're not the same. But I think that that one thing about catching and fighting others the way you do it in Pokemon, that's where fucking Nintendo decided to strike. It's so weird, man. God damn it. Rest in peace. Mm. It also seeks an injunction against infringement and compensation for damages on the ground that Powell again. Who the fuck is gonna damage? Oh, pay us for the billions of dollars that Paul World caused Pokemon to lose. Oh no. I'm sorry. We cannot buy our fucking 15th yacht this time around. The executives are living on their bridges, asking for fucking pocket change. God damn it. Nintendo will continue to take necessary actions against any infringement of its intellectual property. Rights including the Nintendo brand itself, the protected intellectual properties it has worked hard to establish over the years. The way they fucking word it, it's fucking crazy. Oh. It's like, oh, Pokemon is in shambles. Done. Nobody's buying Pokemon. No one cares about Pokemon. It's over. The franchise run to the ground because Pal World just fucking took over. No, no, no. Several billions of dollars in damages that Pal World cost to Pokemon. We need to get this sorted out right now. Holy shit, those pure billionaires. Those executives, holy shit, man. The other Pokemon company filed a patent infringement lawsuit in the Tokyo District Court against Pocket Pair. The lawsuit seeks injunction against infringement and compensation. Yes, okay, so it's just okay. They copy pasted this person Wario 64. They didn't wrote this themselves. Okay, so I was just wondering, but no, it's literally copy pasted. This right here is such a fucking side splitting joke. Compensation for damages. Uh. This game ain't damaging fucking jack shit. Oh my god, my sides. Oh, in Palworld, if Pokemon's losing one, it's Pokemon's fault, to be honest, and I love Pokemon, yeah. There's absolutely nothing in the world that is going to take over Pokemon. There is zero. There is not a single idea right now that is going to take over what Pokemon has built, their presence, how much wealth they rake, whatsoever. Nothing is gonna cause any sort of fucking damages to this brand ever. Ever, ever, ever. I really don't see it. I don't see it. Like, this is a very established franchise that is the best selling in the world. There's like there's literally I really don't think so. I said like right now, but honestly, this franchise is beloved by an entire world. It's the highest grossing franchise in the world. It's not going to be dethroned randomly just because some indie dev decided to make something that is similar. Like, Palworld is like a not even like a little small ETBT grain of sand when you compare it to Pokemon. There's no damages on, but they word it this way to make it seem like it's very serious when it isn't. I have to move out of my 17th mansion back into 5th mansion. No, those poor executives. I'm crying. Oh my god, man. What's the word for wealthy? Hold on. Affluent. Affluent. The affluent are like this tiny, tiny, tiny percentage in our world, man. How can you attack a minority? Right? Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is crazy. I don't. It's insane, man. Uh, there's still you know I don't play this game anymore, but a lot of people still do. Oh, I don't have it on Steam. It's on Game Pass. Concord. Oops. No way! Yo! Holy shit! No way! It's alive! What the fuck? Concord fucking lives! No! Holy! Boy, oh boy! Who got egg on their faces now, huh? Who's freaking laughing now? Dead game? I don't think so. It still has one person playing. Two in the past 24 hours. This game is fucking thriving. Take a screenshot. There you go. This game is not dead as long as there's one person playing, bro. And there is one person playing on Steam. Gamers. Absolute gamers. Absolute gamers. Oh, how many people are playing the soundtrack? Hold on. Ooh, want to see how many players does the soundtrack have? No. Okay, never mind. To be honest, I thought Palworld was dead now. If anything, this is gonna bring back people back to it. Yeah, whenever there's a controversy, things like that happening to any game, obviously, oh, there's definitely you're gonna have people playing. Okay, so when did this happen? Let's see. A more accurate representation. When? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, this is when it was released, right? And this is normal, but look, the past few months, it's been in the thousand and thousands, 30,000, 20,000. This is healthy, right? This is crazy. The grass is growing. The grass is indeed growing. Oh, it really boiled my blood knowing about patents. It's just how it works in the legal world. It's just like isn't it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with patenting the stuff, but you can use this with whatever you want. Because obviously you don't want other people like outright stealing your stuff and monetizing from your idea. But like again, it's not black and white. There has to be there has to be some sort of not leeway but consideration. You know, you again you really don't want people blatantly outright just stealing your ideas and your stuff and your work or your years and years of dedication. You don't want that. Wait, look like that? Well, this is a graph of the population when this is when released, and then as long the more the game gets older. This is like the past, the Junth, and then this is the present. And this peaks mean the amount of players, the most amount of players this game had, as you can see here. Like this is well, a lot of people are, I guess, sleeping. They wake up, and then this is with it plateaus. And this is normal for any game out there. I know a lot of people go to sleep, they wake up, play again, sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. The grass is growing. But yeah, this game right now has 12,590 people. And it peaked at 26,198 24 hours ago. It's still really, really nice. There's a lot of people playing, and it doesn't have, obviously the amount of people, the gigantuan amount of people that I had 8 months ago when it released 2 million. That's insane. But it still has a very healthy player base, right? People are still playing and it still has fans. And this is only on Steam. This game is on Game Pass and it's also on consoles. So it has to have like the 50,000 or so, right? 60 or something like that. What does Hunt look like? Let's see if it's here. It's not here. Let's check. Hunt. I should have to get going because I need to go to the gym and I haven't eaten yet. And it's also 3:48, which is really fucking late. On Showdown. 15,000. It peaked at 60. Oh. Oh yeah. It had really low players here because it went into maintenance. But look at this. Look at this graph. Look at this graph. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. This is just 1 week. Okay, so this is years. This game actually has been getting more popular as time goes. Look at that. This goes up and up and up and up. Also, Alu, you may want to change your stream. Just chatting and still Splatoon 3. Oh no, I'm almost done. And we diverged to this topic because I was just playing Splatoon, and then we started talking about like food and carbs and salt, and then Wolfred mentioned that in Korsestach, this channel, I don't know how to pronounce, was talking about calories, exercise, and all this. Oh, let's watch that. And then Babby, in chat, she typed about the Palworld suing fiasco. But we're almost done. I'm not gonna be here for too long. But it was interesting. Like I really like talking about this type of things a whole lot. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Um, oops, I'll lose 1 hour in the future. All good gamer. Thank you for the stream. But yeah, very cool, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hold on, let's rate somebody. Please stay. Who's streaming? You guys have been fantastic. This was very cool. I love talking about this. It's been very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Let's do you guys want to keep watching Splatoon or something? Small streamer called Iron Mouse is streaming. Oh, let's help her out. Oh my god. We gotta save her. We gotta give her some recognition. Hold on. We have to. Alright, let's another B-tuba. B-boober. B-gooba. Spoon. Let's check. Let's do. A ver. Let's do raid. Non-subs. No, pues no sé. We gotta raid someone. We just. There's no other VTubers. B-booba. Wow. Goddamn. Shit, a lot of people are offline. Ing is playing Kingdom Hearts. Who's Ing? Kingdom Hearts, which one? Can you link them? Hop line so you can raid me and then log off. Are you gonna hop line? Are you gonna stream now? Yeah. Go ahead. Sure. No? Okay. Kingdom Hearts, which one? Babby! Can you link me? Ingalai. Oh. Sure. Let's do Ingalai. Egg! Well, Swa's streaming later, so go watch her when she's live. Pog. And right, you guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, although it is uncertain. But I'll let you guys know on Discord or on Twitter. Near. Enjoy the gym. Thank you. But I need to eat something or else I'm gonna die. Something, a snack. Just a snacky. Okay, everyone, take care. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy game.